The supplement industry has a dirty little secret. Most protein powders are garbage, dressed up in flashy packaging and celebrity endorsements. While you've been trusting labels and Instagram ads, some brands have been cutting corners with contaminated ingredients, amino acid theater, and artificial sweetener overload. We're talking arsenic levels that exceed EPA safety limits. We're talking artificial sweeteners proven to increase carb cravings and wreck insulin sensitivity. We're talking deceptive serving sizes that make you pay double what you think you're spending. Your money's at stake, your health's at stake, your gains are at stake. So let's talk about the 8 whey protein brands that range from legitimately dangerous to actually worth your money, ranked worst to best, because your money's too valuable to waste on contaminated powder and marketing lies. Smash that subscribe button because we're about to expose some seriously shady protein practices. Number 8, EAS Myoplex. Original. Launched in the mid-1990s, this ready-to-drink shake dominated gas stations for decades. Here's the problem. Consumer Reports testing found arsenic and cadmium levels that exceed EPA safety limits. This isn't low quality. This is legitimate contamination. The thick, sludgy consistency coats your mouth like liquid chalk and leaves gritty residue on your teeth. The taste is aggressively sweet chemical chocolate that lingers for minutes. 16.9 micrograms of arsenic per 3 servings exceeds the EPA's 15 microgram daily limit. 5.1 micrograms of cadmium also exceeds safety thresholds. At $2.75 per serving, you're literally paying to poison yourself while Abbott Laboratories banks on consumer ignorance. They keep this on shelves because they have legal resources to weather lawsuits. It survives on brand nostalgia from the Body for Life era, targeting convenience stores where consumers don't scrutinize labels. This is a cardiovascular time bomb wrapped in nostalgic packaging, but at least EAS is unintentionally dangerous. Our next brand is deliberately engineered to bypass your brain's off switch. Number 7, BSN Syntha-Six. Currently the second highest selling whey protein on Amazon. Syntha-Six tastes phenomenally good, and that's precisely the problem. This protein is engineered with artificial sweeteners and thickeners designed to trigger dopamine responses and bypass satiety signals. The absurdly thick texture almost requires chewing. The chocolate milkshake flavor tastes exactly like a Dairy Queen Blizzard, coating your tongue with sweet, velvety thickness. It contains both sucralose and acsulfame potassium, plus artificial colors red 40, blue 1, and yellow 5. Research shows these sweeteners send signals to your brain to keep drinking without an off switch and increase carb cravings by 20%. 22 grams protein sounds decent until you see 200 calories with 15 grams carbs and 6 grams fat. At $1.95 per serving, customer reviews are telling. 95% praise taste, 0% mention the ingredient disaster. BSN pioneered the taste first, nutrition second revolution. They perfected the dessert formula that triggers dopamine while targeting young males who prioritize taste over health. You're drinking liquid cake batter while pretending it's health food. But if you think dessert-flavored protein is bad, wait until you see how budget brands manipulate serving sizes. Number 6, Body Fortress Super Advanced Whey Protein. Walmart's house brand targets price-sensitive shoppers with apparent bargain protein. Here's where it gets tricky. The front label screams 60 grams protein in massive font. That's 2 full servings, 4 total scoops. Classic budget manipulation. The grainy, gritty texture leaves chalky film on your mouth. The taste is bland with chemical undertones, thin and watery despite powder amount. It forms clumps that stick to your shaker even with vigorous shaking. The label lists concentrate before isolate, meaning mostly cheaper protein. Advertised as $1.33 per serving, but the recommended dose is 2 scoops, making it $2.66 to $3.33. At that price, it costs more than Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard. Reddit users call it cheap, but not good quality and mediocre at best. Walmart creates Body Fortress to undercut competitors while maximizing profit. They target beginners who don't understand quality differences. The NSF certification tests for banned substances, not quality. It's false legitimacy. This is a budget trap disguised as a bargain. The serving size deception makes it more expensive than honest mid-tier brands. Number 5, Quest Nutrition Vanilla Milkshake. Protein powder. Quest protein powder trades on brand loyalty from legitimately great Quest bars. The powder didn't get the same formula love. What makes this particularly frustrating is the hidden ingredient, carrageenan. The texture has occasional slight grittiness with chalky finish. The stevia-forward sweetness tastes healthy in that artificial health food store way, with slight bitter aftertaste. Medium thickness that's forgettable and unremarkable. Contains carrageenan, which research shows may lead to glucose intolerance and insulin resistance, linked to diabetes development in animal studies. Also contains sucralose alongside stevia. Cellulose gum adds bulk without nutrition. At $2.25 per serving, Reddit users say you're paying for brand name, not quality. Quest assumed brand loyalty would transfer without investing in formula quality. They target health-conscious consumers who don't research what replaces the 0-gram sugar. The carrageenan reveals cost-cutting. You're trading metabolic health for zero sugar bragging rights. Quest bar quality stayed with the bars. If this is already saving you some cash, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's next. Number 4, MuscleTech Nitro-Tech. Whey protein. Nitro-Tech markets itself as premium grass-fed whey with added creatine and BCAAs. Here's the kicker. It's the only protein with zero detectable lead in consumer reports testing. That's genuinely impressive. Too bad the formula execution is deeply disappointing. Inconsistent mixability creates frustrating lumps that survive aggressive shaking. Gritty bits stick to your teeth. The milk chocolate flavor is excessively sweet and lacks real chocolate. Only 57% of calories come from protein when it should be 75 to 85%. Second ingredient is sugar. Contains sucralose despite natural marketing. At $1.65 per serving, the grass-fed sourcing means no hormones or antibiotics. But customer reviews are brutal. Terrible taste with 1 out of 5 stars. MuscleTech survived on legacy reputation while quality declined. They load products with added ingredients to create more is better perception, targeting consumers who won't calculate protein to calorie ratios. They source quality whey, then ruin it with poor flavoring to maintain margins. This is a Mercedes chassis with a Honda engine. When the best thing you can say is it won't poison you with lead, you failed at everything else. Number 3, Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard, 100% whey. Gold Standard became the best-selling protein in the world by delivering consistent quality at fair prices without gimmicks. For over 15 years, it's been the industry benchmark. Creamy and smooth texture that's perfect middle ground. Double rich chocolate tastes like actual chocolate milk with balanced sweetness. Light, clean finish. Dissolves effortlessly in 10 to 15 seconds with no clumps. Mixes completely in just water. Lab testing shows straight excellence. Label accuracy excellent. Heavy metals excellent in top 10. Percent bisphenols excellent. Phthalates excellent. Pesticides excellent. Lists isolate first for highest quality. 80% of calories from protein. 24 grams per 30 gram serving. At $1.58 per serving, that's 6.6 cents per gram. Exceptional value. 90,000 plus reviews averaging 4.6 stars earned through consistency. Optimum Nutrition built an empire on radical concept. Deliver quality at fair prices and let word of mouth work. No gimmicks, no celebrity endorsements. They target educated consumers who learned from cheaper options. Every tub tastes the same because quality control is obsessive. The Toyota Camry of protein. Not flashy, but delivers every time without drama. And if you're finding this ranking useful, hit the like button. It really helps the channel cut through the noise. Number 2, Dymatize ISO 100K. Protein hydrolyzed. ISO 100 uses hydrolyzed whey protein isolate, meaning pre-digested protein molecules. This is what protein tastes like when actual food scientists designed the formula. The Fruity Pebbles flavor tastes exactly like the actual cereal. Ridiculously easy dissolving with no clumps or grainy bits. Smooth texture without any chalkiness. Light, almost water-like consistency despite 25 grams protein. Mixes completely with minimal shaking in just 6 to 8 ounces water. One of the only proteins that tastes legitimately good with just water. Hydrolyzed means protein molecules broken down before consumption. Hits bloodstream 20 to 30% faster than regular isolate. Zero digestive distress. Virtually lactose-free, perfect for intolerant users. Lab testing shows excellent label accuracy with all safety categories excellent. At $2.08 per serving, that's 32% more than Gold Standard but delivers tangible benefits. Dymatize, owned by Post Holdings, leverage cereal partnerships for Fruity and Cocoa. Pebbles licensing, premium pricing justified by hydrolyzed processing that costs 40 to 60% more to manufacture. The Tesla of protein powder, premium price for genuinely premium engineering. Number 1, Legion Whey Plus certified grass-fed Irish whey protein isolate. Founded in 2014 by Mike Matthews, Legion exists to prove radical transparency can win in an industry built on deception. Whey Plus uses 100% truly grass-fed certified isolate from Irish dairy farms. They publish certificates of analysis online for every batch. You can verify their claims and they're telling the truth. Smooth, clean powder with natural taste, light, refreshing finish like enhanced water, not heavy sludge. Only 5 total ingredients. Whey isolate from grass-fed Irish cows. Natural flavors, stevia, sunflower lecithin, salt. No artificial anything, no proprietary blends. Truly grass-fed certified with cows grazing 250 plus days per year. Lab door certified. With 0 contaminants. ISO 17025 accredited testing. Informed Sport certified for Olympic athletes. Certificates publicly available online. At $2.16 per serving, that's 37% more than Gold Standard but reflects genuine quality investment. Endorsed by registered dietitians. Mike Matthews founded Legion on radical honesty. The industry is built on deception, so Legion proves transparency wins. They educate customers thoroughly, creating loyalty through understanding. No proprietary blends because that hides cheap ingredients. Publishing lab results invites scrutiny most companies fear. 5 ingredients. If you can't pronounce all 5, you need a dictionary, not a chemistry degree. This is what the supplement industry looks like when run by someone with a conscience. At the end of the day, protein supplements come down to one question. Do you trust what you're putting in your body? The industry has spent decades perfecting deception with proprietary blends, serving size manipulation, and artificial everything. We've seen EAS Myoplex poisoning customers with arsenic and Legion publishing transparent lab results. We've seen BSN engineered desserts disguised as protein and Body Fortress playing math tricks on budget shoppers. Here's what matters. Read the actual ingredient list, not front label marketing. Calculate cost per gram of protein. Look for third-party testing from labs that matter. Don't trust celebrity endorsements or Instagram ads. Sometimes mid-range beats premium. Sometimes premium is genuinely worth it. The best protein delivers what it promises without lying about what's inside. Hit subscribe if this changed which protein you'll buy, and drop a comment telling us which ranking you think we got wrong.